There are places on Earth where sunlight has never reached, places so deep, so cold, and under such crushing pressure that, for most of human history, they were believed to be completely lifeless. Yet when we finally looked, we didn't find emptiness. We found movement. We found cities without light, creatures without faces, animals that glow, hunt, and survive in ways that feel more like science fiction than biology. What we are about to descend into is not another world. It is our own planet, a hidden realm that has remained sealed off from humanity for millions of years. And the deeper we go, the stranger reality becomes the twilight zone, where light begins to die. At around 200 meters below the surface, the ocean changes. Colors fade. Red disappears first, then yellow, then green. By the time you reach this depth, the sea becomes a dim, blue shadow of the world above. This region is known as the twilight zone. Here, pressure begins to rise, temperatures fall, and food becomes scarce. Yet this is where scientists made one of the most unsettling discoveries of all. Life doesn't retreat from darkness. It adapts to it. Fish here have oversized eyes, stretched wide like open windows, collecting every last photon of light. Some species develop mirrored layers behind their retinas, bouncing light back through their eyes twice, seeing what should be invisible. Others abandon vision altogether. Instead, they feel the ocean, detecting vibrations, pressure shifts, and movement from creatures meters away. But this adaptation raises a troubling question. If animals can survive where light is nearly gone, what happens when light disappears completely? The bioluminescent trap. As we descend further, something unexpected begins to appear. Light not from the sun, but from life itself. Deep-sea creatures have evolved the ability to create their own glow, a process called bioluminescence. Anglerfish use glowing lures to hypnotize prey. Jellyfish pulse with soft blue rings, signaling danger or confusion. Some squid release clouds of glowing ink, vanishing behind a curtain of artificial stars. In the largest migration on Earth, billions of animals rise and fall through the ocean every night, guided not by sunlight, but by glowing signals we still barely understand. Scientists once believed bioluminescence was rare. Now we know that most deep-sea animals can glow. But why? Is it communication, camouflage, hunting, or something else entirely? Many of these species glow in patterns that seem deliberate, as if the deep sea is speaking in a language we can see, but not yet read. Mid-journey. And if journeys into Earth's hidden worlds fascinate you, if you're drawn to the mysteries that still exist beneath our feet and below our oceans, consider subscribing to the channel. These stories aren't about fantasy. They're about the unknown parts of reality we're only beginning to uncover. Now let's go deeper. The midnight zone, life without sun. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight is gone forever. This is the midnight zone. The pressure here is immense, strong enough to crush submarines not built for it. Temperatures hover near freezing. Food drifts down slowly, like underwater snow made of dead plankton and waste. Yet life persists. Here, scientists discovered creatures with transparent heads, organs visible beneath clear skin, fish with mouths large enough to swallow prey bigger than themselves, animals that barely move at all, saving energy by waiting days, sometimes weeks, for a single meal. Some deep-sea fish don't age the way surface animals do. Their metabolism is so slow, their environment so stable that they may live far longer than expected. But this raises another mystery. If aging slows here, what other biological rules might the deep sea be quietly breaking? Hydrothermal vents, cities without sun. Then, something impossible appears: cracks in the ocean floor. From them, black clouds pour upward superheated water rich in minerals. These are hydrothermal vents. The temperature near them can exceed 400 degrees Celsius. The water is toxic. And yet, they are surrounded by life. Giant tube worms grow taller than humans, with no mouths and no stomachs. Instead, they host bacteria inside their bodies' organisms that convert toxic chemicals into food. This process is called chemosynthesis. Life here doesn't rely on sunlight at all. This discovery shattered one of biology's oldest assumptions: that all life on Earth ultimately depends on the sun. If life can exist without sunlight here, could it exist beneath the ice of distant moons? The abyss. Where creatures shouldn't exist, below 4,000 meters, lies the abyss. This is one of the least explored places on Earth. We know more about the surface of Mars than this region. Here, researchers have found animals that look unfinished: blob-like bodies, loose skin, limbs that barely function. Their bodies are perfectly tuned for pressure so intense it would flatten human bones. They don't fight the pressure. They become part of it. Despite decades of research, scientists still don't know how many species live here. Every expedition discovers something new. How many entire ecosystems exist that we've never even seen? Ancient survivors from another age. Some deep-sea discoveries challenge time itself. Creatures like the coelacanth, once believed extinct for 65 million years, were found alive in deep waters. Living fossils, barely changed since the age of dinosaurs. If these animals survived mass extinctions that wiped out most life on Earth, what else might still be hiding? What ancient forms have endured, untouched, while the surface world changed completely? The deep ocean is a biological time capsule. Sounds from the deep. Then there are the sounds. Strange, powerful noises recorded by underwater microphones. Low-frequency calls that travel thousands of kilometers. Some belong to whales. Others remain unexplained. Massive signals that don't match known animals. Sounds so deep they vibrate the ocean itself. The deep sea is not silent. It is active, alive, and largely unheard. What we still don't know. Despite all we've discovered, over 80% of the ocean remains unmapped. We've seen only fragments, brief glimpses through submersible windows. For every answer, the deep sea offers new questions. What exists at depths we've never dared to explore? Wonder, and the unknown. When we look at the deep ocean, we're not just studying biology. We're confronting the limits of human knowledge. Beneath the waves lies a world older than civilization, stranger than imagination, and vast beyond comprehension. A reminder that even on our own planet, we are visitors. And the deeper we go, the more we realize Earth is still full of secrets, and many of them are waiting in the dark.